Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we got a good one for you. It's the 10 longest suspensions in NFL history. The NFL's obviously had a really long history, and there have been some pretty rough players, so of course, this one's gonna get interesting. So sit back and enjoy. First up at number 10, Paul Hornung, the entire 1963 season. Hornung was a multi-positional player drafted first overall by the Green Bay Packers in the 1957 draft. Over his first 5 seasons in the league, Hornung spent most of his time as a running back instead of quarterback, rushing for over 2,000 yards and 38 touchdowns during those seasons. However, on April 17, 1963, he was given a year-long suspension for gambling on NFL games he played in, along with being involved in undesirable persons. Hornung was such a well-liked player that he had no trouble coming back into the league after his suspension was over. At number 9, Alex Karras, the entire 1963 season. Hornung wasn't the only player caught doing some shady stuff in the background before the 63 season. The defensive tackle taken 10th overall in the 58 draft by the Lions, Alex Karras was also suspended for 1 season for gambling on games he played in and being involved with undesirable persons. It was really a shame too, as he finally had received normal playing time over the last 3 years that he'd played and made 3 straight Pro Bowls, putting him 9 or more sacks in each of those seasons. Much like Hornung, he didn't have much trouble getting back into the league either, putting up double-digit stats in 3 out of his next 4 seasons that he got back in. At number 8, Mike Riley, the entire 1983 season. This is certainly one of the more sad stories when it comes to suspensions in the NFL. Coming out of college, Mike Riley was a middle-of-the-pack linebacker who was taken with the 207th pick in the 1982 draft. Yet before he could even attempt to make a name for himself, Riley was charged with vehicular manslaughter and was suspended for the entire 1983 season. Riley would never see the field of play again and finished his career with just 2 starts. At number 7, Adam Jones, the entire 2007 season. Adam Jones was a defensive back drafted 6th overall by the Tennessee Titans in the 2005 draft. Over his first 2 seasons with the Titans, Jones would rack up 117 tackles along with 23 passes deflected and 4 picks. It seemed like his career was going to take off, but Jones was involved in a strip club altercation that resulted in him being accused of attacking a dancer and threatening a guard. As a result, the NFL decided to suspend him for the entire 2007 season. At number 6, Dante Stallworth, the entire 2009 season. Dante Stallworth was drafted 13th overall by the Saints and immediately made an impact. He'd catch 23 touchdowns over 4 years with the Saints before jumping around the league until tragedy struck in 2009. Stallworth hit and killed a pedestrian while driving under the influence. He was sentenced to 24 days in jail and lost his license permanently, and the NFL decided to suspend him for the entire season. At number 5, Plaxico Burress, 2 years. Plaxico Burress' story is one of the more well-known ones around the league. Burress was sentenced to 2 years in prison after a nightclub incident that saw Plaxico accidentally shoot himself in the leg. After serving his 2-year ban, Burress came back and played several seasons for the Jets and Steelers, but he's most infamously known for his off-the-field fiasco. At number 4, Michael Vick, 2 years. Vick was one of the greatest young talents that the league had ever seen, with his incredible running ability and deep ball accuracy. Yet Vick was involved in a massive dogfighting ring scandal in 2007, which saw him serve prison time and get indefinitely suspended from the league. He was reinstated in 2009 and joined the Eagles organization, but his name was forever tainted due to his crime. At number 3, Frank Flincock, a lifetime ban, but it lasted 3 years. Flincock was a quarterback for the Giants in 1949, yet was involved in one of the biggest scandals in NFL history. He was found guilty for accepting bribes to lose the 1946 NFL Championship game, a game in which his Giants lost 24-14 to the Bears. The NFL gave him the first ever lifetime ban, but would be reinstated after 3 years. At number 2, Ray Caruth, lifetime ban. Caruth is one of the saddest stories when it comes to potential what-ifs. Drafted in the first round of the 1997 draft by the Panthers, he was said to be a generational talent at the wide receiver position. Instead, he was convicted of conspiring to murder his pregnant girlfriend in December of 1999 and was given an indefinite ban from the league while he served 18 years in prison. And at number 1, Merle Hapes, lifetime ban. Merle Hapes was also involved in taking bribes to throw the 1946 championship game alongside his quarterback in Frank Flincock. Yet he is first on this list because he was never able to escape that lifetime ban. He played 1 season in the CFL before calling it quits from football altogether. Well, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content in the future. And we'll see you guys next time.